Starting off getting gas, BP 3999 out in Ixonia, Wisconsin for the first of the year, January 1st, 2025. Happy New Year. And heading down Highway 16 West on our way to the next city, Watertown, Wisconsin. Current time, 1:40 in the afternoon. Kind of a little late start today. Did start a couple New Year's resolutions. So yeah, kind of get into that in the coming days. Going about 60 miles an hour. Watertown, Wisconsin, population 22,926. Here is the city of Watertown sign. Opportunity runs through it, just like water. Probably ice today. It's pretty cold. 29 degrees and bumpy. And just down the road from downtown, you can see the Watertown water tower right there. The corner of East Main, South A Street is Family Video and Marco's Pizza. The funny thing about Family Video is there was some Marco's Pizza always associated with them, and this is what remains in Watertown. An actual Family Video, structure and all. Welcome to today's video. As of recording of this, today is the start of a new year, January 1st. First time in front of the camera, 2025. Happy New Year. We're starting off the channel 2025 looking back at Family Video. Interesting thing about Family Video. Now, from a personal aspect here, I never rented any movies from Family Video. I was a Blockbuster, the Hollywood Video, even gas stations, convenience stores that had movie rentals. I never made it. We have a gentleman here revving up the truck. I never made it to a Family Video to rent movies. But the interesting thing about Family Video, they lasted longer than those other companies. Blockbuster went under before, Hollywood Video went under before, except for the Blockbuster out in Oregon. Family Video made it to 2022, almost 3 years ago today. And this Family Video looks like it never closed down. I mean, everything from the sign to the glass block, the lights remains intact, and you have the Marco's Pizza right next door. It's just such an iconic look. The second you come around off of that highway we were on, as you're approaching town, boom, you're hit with Family Video, Watertown, Wisconsin. Family Video Movie Club was an American brick and mortar video rental chain serving the United States and Canada. It was the flagship business of the family-owned company Highland Ventures, which is headquartered in Glenview, Illinois. Founded 1978, and they closed March 2022, almost 3 years ago. And you can look inside of all the open space inside of this Family Video, and there's some outlets right here and some old boxes. Look at the keys, CD cases with question marks. This door is never locked. 24-hour drop box. Now, I was here about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, covering another iconic place, Hardee's, which is actually next door. Kind of wrapped up the video, stopped at that Hardee's, and I was able to walk right in here, and in fact, we can still step foot into the old, actually nice and warm in here, the old lobby where that drop box is still intact, all returns. You could just drop your movies, your DVDs, VHS cassettes, probably DVDs, probably edited. I'm not sure they had any VHS, but you could drop them right here. It was a drop box. Very cool that you could just step foot in here. Today is the first. Not a lot of places are open. I imagine a lot of businesses closed. Not sure if Marco's Pizza is open. We can kind of take a look in here, but this could be a spot of, looks like someone might be kind of hiding out in here. You never know. Now this is the exit, which we couldn't get in, but there was kind of the luck we did through the window. They have bubblers over there. This whole room filled with movies at one point. And then the connecting store, looking over here, you can see free kids movies. There we go, free kids movies. Not seeing any other advertisements. The restrooms were back there. I'm guessing the counter was right here where you could check out. They have a fire extinguisher there. Jefferson County, City of Watertown, license permit and registration. And the enter only is closed. We can't get in. They do have a Brinks lock here, but it is locked from the inside. You can see over here was Marco's Pizza, and people who came here, I'm guessing, could just go right up to that window, you know, get a movie rental, order pizza to go, and leave back through here. Now I don't know if Marco's is open. We'll take a look on our way out, but I think it's so cool we were able to just step foot in here. And here's how it would have looked, you know, just a couple of years ago. You would have had the rows of movies, you know, the game room, to what it is now, and just emptiness. Now I'm not sure if they had to remove all of the advertising on top. It was just part of, you know, the deal of the store closing, because the only thing they have is the kids free kids movies over there. Everything else, like we saw in the pictures, has been taken down. Maybe just past employees grabbing something, you know, just for a memory of, you know what, I worked at this family video. I wanted to take something. I wanted to take a souvenir. Done the same thing myself, working out at a gym, Bally Total Fitness. I did remove something from the locker room, a little sign. Just, you know, when the fitness club closed, I wanted a memory of it. I'm sure they did the same thing. They took American Express, MasterCard, Visa, and Discover. I think the reason why I never shopped at Family Video, why I never rented from Family Video, was at that point when Blockbuster kind of faded out, probably due to Netflix. And I'm sure that had something to do with it, as Amazon kind of did what they did to the malls. And to even go back further than that, you know, instead of like shopping at a small town, just picture a shoe store here. You know, in a small town, local, people still went to the malls. Now, instead of that, now they go online. So everything is transitioned. And the reason why Family Video lasted longer than all the other movie rentals is they were the last to say, hey, we still have physical copies. There were people who weren't ready to go digital. They had DVD players, they had Blu-ray. Heck, they probably had VCRs. They could still come here and, you know, get a pizza, rent a movie, probably cheaper than, you know, I'm thinking of those other places like at gas stations. They're like that red netting, you kind of put yourself in there and you could rent something like the red boxes kind of thing. It was that in Family Video that pretty much outlived everybody, and it's a shame to see, because the only options we have of renting now besides the library is all digital. The last DVD player I had, actually the only DVD player I ever had, was the Xbox. Like, I used the Xbox, had this remote that I got for it. It had this little sensor where you'd plug in your controllers. That's what I watched movies on. And, you know, for me, and then of course the Xbox 360, where I just used my controller to, you know, to play the movies. And, you know, pretty much like that's why I kind of made the leap that I made, because I really didn't have an official Blu-ray. I didn't have a DVD player. And, you know, I was just kind of like, hey, we'll go digital. Well, this is what happened. This is what happened when we went digital. These places, you know, this is all that's left, is right here. There's a couple of leaves in here, a random backpack. You know, we can't go and rent movies anymore like we used to. There's my silhouette right here, kind of reflection on the window. All right, gonna step back out here. And even something like this, what a great like souvenir. Like when this does get sold, will they demolish it? You know, Marco's Pizza. Still got to make it over here. We'll see if this is actually still open, or if they are complete. If this whole building now might be just up for lease, you know, from the legacy commercial property. Because when I was here a year and a half ago, they were still open for pizza. I had stepped in here. I was able to, well, this side's open too. I was able to go in here and check all that out. The handicap sign has been removed. Probably a person who was never really a fan of this spot right here, I'm guessing. The store hours for Marco's Pizza, Sunday through Thursday, 11 to 10. Friday and Saturday, 11 to 11. And yeah, this has one of those locks too. So unfortunately, it is closed too. I actually expected this to be open. You can see, you know, where the cash register, trying to get the shadow here. The cash register would be right there, and yeah, pretty sad to see. And the Marco's Pizza. Somebody's gonna come in here and, you know, develop something new. It'd be cool if, you know, the retro, there's a better shot of here, just kind of came back and somebody just decided, let's see if it works. Let's see if we can rent movies again. There's a Dollar General on the back side. You gotta wonder if they sell this, if that Dollar General will be no more. Really wish I would have went to Family Video more. It just wasn't on my radar at the time, and like it is now. And it's like you get into stuff after the fact, and yeah, it's too bad. I love this look. I love this style, this architecture. This wasn't the only style that Family Video had. And before we jump back on 94, head towards Milwaukee, little pit stop here at the Concord General Store. We need a coffee. And a medium black coffee, always a stop when I'm in the area. Went with the Rockstar flavor. They do have the breakfast blend, also very hot coffee. Very hot on a cold day. Might actually get one of these. Don't forget your sleeves. I won't, because these are scorching hot. Look at this, the Smurfs gummies. I don't know if I've ever seen the Smurfs gummies. They have a couple different brands here. I don't know, I'm really tempted here. $2.59 to get the Smurfs. There's Papa Smurf right there. Okay, I gave in. I couldn't pass up the Smurfs. See, this nostalgia will get me every time. Don't know how this is gonna go together, coffee and gummy bears, or gummy Smurfs, but yeah, I couldn't pass it up. And in Waukesha now, right off of downtown, another Dollar General connected to Marco's Pizza and what once was a Family Video, this iconic shape. This comes to mind. If you look up Family Video, if you Google it, you'll see this shape of building. And, you know, working out at the YMCA across the street years ago, across the street you would see the big Family Video sign, and yeah, quite a hopping place. You know, right off of downtown Waukesha. We usually do our intros just past there, just everything connected, and this is all that remains of the Waukesha Family Video. But Marco's Pizza in Waukesha is actually still open, still open for business. They've just removed the Family Video portion. You still see the Dollar General and Marco's Pizza. And a look inside, you know, just like what we saw in Watertown, just one big open area. Some keys. It's everything that's left. Look at this. Even a snowblower is just parked inside of the old Family Video. And they have removed, this door is never, because it is locked. The 24-hour drop box, you can see they do have the master lock on here. We cannot get in, but you can see there is the drop box. We just saw that. I'm glad we stopped at the first location when we did. Looks like they sold some CBD oil here, sold here. Private property, unauthorized vehicles will be ticketed, towed at owner's expense. At the end is Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar General. So many families. There's a Family Dollar. Maybe the Family Dollar was connected. Do you have an echo here? Actually, this reminds me of in the 80s, the pick and save grocery store. A lot of grocery stores had this archway. Actually, it might have been a grocery store prior to, a video rental. Customer parking only. And just a look inside. It's emptiness. Once all filled with movies. And before they went out of business, this is how it looked. So that big Family Video logo in the front. So this is what I would see standing across the street. And then the entry to the Dollar General. So it's interesting. One store is open on one side, a restaurant on the other, and then just open space right in the middle. The majority of the building, all that's left. It's a big sign right there. Would have been Family Video. Would have been something to see if that Family Video would have still been there. But yeah, it's just too bad. What are they going to do with this big building? I mean, there's a lot of open space inside of there. Kind of the line from the Joker and Batman. Nice apartment. A lot of open space. Look of an Office Max, just like the Family Video and the grocery store, the pick and save, if you remember. This architecture from the 70s, 80s. You got to wonder where it's going to be. Another 3 years from now. 3 years ago, Family Video closed its doors, and we still see evidence that they were there. You got to wonder how it will be going down the road. 2025, we can still find those classic movie rentals. I want to thank everybody for watching. I didn't know where the other Family Video was. I came out towards Milwaukee, and the address turned into another company called Flanners, and that Flanners had moved to the back of a furniture company. So I'm guessing somewhere in this vicinity is where the Family Video was, right off of South 108th Street. If anyone knows the area, please let me know. I want to say it was here, but maybe Office Max was here this whole time. But this is the building that Family Video would have had, especially in this area. It's just gonna be that tough to find stuff. And actually, there's Blockbuster videos that I like to kind of revisit. Like, this was once a Blockbuster, now it's this. This was once a Hollywood Video, and now it is this, and now it's that. So Family Video, no more. But in 2025, we can still find some of that, nostalgia from years past. Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks for coming along with me down memory lane and just reliving, again, the glory days. As time goes further and further, we can still, just for a second, we can look back, kind of time travel back to the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. And what's a video without a Shaq hunt? We're seeing him just about everywhere nowadays, and yeah, he's at Office Depot. Would you look at this? He's got his own chair. The Shaquille O'Neal executive seating, exclusively for Office Depot. You probably think I'm crazy. Like, what is this guy doing? Just looking for Shaq?